Zendoso,
and Eliza Vides,
the Certified Global Coffee Masters from 449 Southwood Mall.
For today, we are going to share a story to all partners, especially all aspiring global coffee masters, about the history of coffee from Africa, Arabia, and how it travels to Latin America, which are the two of the coffee growing region that we have.
Did you know that the birthplace of our coffee is from Ethiopia? It all began long ago around circa 8800 to 900 with our Ethiopian goat herder named Kalbi. He noticed that his goat became energetic after eating berries from a certain shrub. Out of his curiosity, he also tried the same berries and he also had the same effect. A monk came across Kalbi and his dancing goat and became intrigued and picked also the same berries. He crushed these beans into powder and added boiling water to drink. Upon tasting, it enhances his energy and rushed back to monastery to share his findings. The monks called it as the gift from the Lord. Since then, because they are now able to stay awake at night for their long prayers, around circa 1000, the traders brought coffee across the Red Sea into Yemen. According to other sources, Yemenis chew berries to get the same energy from them to make their journey to Mecca before it was discovered as a cup of coffee from Ethiopia.
And now, we have here the very own single origin from the region of Africa, Arabia, the medium roast Ethiopia. We brew this coffee using one of our brewing method that we offer, through the 4-cup coffee press. When using our coffee press, it highlights more the body and the flavor of coffee because it has the whole coffee grounds will be soaked in hot water with its coffee oils for about 5 minutes. The two common varietals of coffee that Ethiopia offers are the Typica and the Bourbon. Typica is the varietal of coffee in the noble tree as a gift from the French king and that has been stolen by the naval officer and planted it in Latin America.
Ethiopia undergone with wash processing method. This method relies on the availability of water. The beans is sit in fermentation tank for 18 to 36 hours. Because of fermentation, it results for having a high acidity after the processing method. The bean is ready for roasting. Beans of Ethiopia were roasted as its best to pursue its best flavor characteristics, which are the citrus and dark cocoa.
Since our coffee was discovered in Ethiopia, how did it grow up to Latin America? Back on 1714, when coffee trees were already able to grow in large amount, Louis XIV planted and cultivated his noble tree in a royal garden, and while on leave in Paris, a naval officer stole a sprout and transported it back to Martinique. It is a place in North America, and now it is believed to be the father of many coffee Arabica trees alive today in the former French colonies of Central and Latin America.
Our second coffee is a multi-region blend from the region of Latin America and Asia Pacific, our very own dark roast Cafe Verona. This coffee called a multi-region blend because the beans were harvested from 2 or more coffee growing regions.
We use different brewing method for this coffee, and it is called the pour over cone brewing method, which highlights more its flavor characteristic, and it is also used to brew a single cup of coffee.
Our Cafe Verona were once called 80-20 because it consists of 80% Yukon and 20% Italian roast.
The whole bean used for this coffee undergone with 2 different processing methods, washed method and semi-washed method. Semi-washed method is often associated with the coffees from Asia Pacific. The beans are soaked in water for 1 to 2 hours. Unlike in washed method, the beans were being fermented. As a result, it developed a medium acidity while it was roasted longer than our Ethiopia. That's why it results for having full-bodied coffee.
At the back of our flavor lock bag, we will see the Conservation International, which means that our coffee were 100% ethically sourced. That we are following the 4 criteria of our coffee practices. Program guidelines. These 4 criteria are the quality, economic transparency, social responsibility, and environmental leadership. Aside from processing and roasting our coffee, we also have two types of blending. One is pre-roast blend, and second is the post-roast blend. And our Cafe Verona undergone with post-roast blend because we are roasting that beans separately and blending it after perfection.
We are inviting you to try these two whole beans that Starbucks offers. Ethiopia, a coffee that's rich in history, and Cafe Verona, the coffee of love. And as our barista promised, love your beverage or let us know, we'll always make it right.